Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I thought we would do something a little bit different than what we usually do on the channel. We're going to take a look at some 1911s and just tell you a few things about it, a little bit of the history behind it, and a few things. These are both Rock Island Armories. They're both chambered in 45 ACP. Pretty much the same gun. The only difference is this is more of the mil spec, I guess you'd call it, 1911, the Bear thing, except it's got the silencer spot for it, obviously. Both of these guns are pretty much brand new. They're about the same price, roughly, within like $10 of each other. They was both less than $500. So, I mean, really, that's a good deal. I mean, I've shot this quite a bit and have not had a bit of problems out of it. And yeah, let's shoot it a few times. See if we can hit some targets. Ready? Go for the jug. Is that low?
Good.
Oh, no, I
You
think
still hit it.
Can't tell. Let's try the steel plate. Pepsi. I can't tell if that's even hitting them or not. But anyway, get the idea. They both shoot really good. Alright guys, so let's tell you a little bit more about these guns if you're not familiar with 1911s. They're actually really good, and they have the longest span of any military gun. They've been used since 1911 when they was made. I mean, they've been used for a long time. And a couple of things to know about these guns is if you're looking to buy one or you've never owned one, there's a few things that you could probably know and to help you out. The first thing is when a normal person sees a hammer cocked back, it scares them. They think it's gonna go off, obviously. But the thing is that these guns are pretty much one of the safest guns in the world, and they are designed to be carried with the hammer back and on safety, just like that. That's how they're made to be carried. And then when you pull it out, just flip it off safety, and there you go. Another thing is I've had one of these a couple, I'd say probably about a year ago, and it was a high capacity one of these, Rock Island and everything. And I didn't know it at the time, but you are not really supposed to shoot hollow point ammo out of these guns because they was designed to be shot with the round ball ammunition. And on my other one, this one's not so bad, but the other one would just jam up a lot and it would push the bullet back up into the casing and all that. So that's definitely a couple things to take note of if you want to buy one of these. But those right there are still some big bullets, and they will do plenty of damage. All right, so the next thing we wanted to do is just kind of show you the differences between these guns. This one right here is pretty much, like I said, your basic 1911. There's nothing really fancy about it, except it's got the yeah, where you screw that off and put a silencer on it. That's pretty much your basic gun. It's got the rubber grips and everything. It's got the regular beaver tail, and this one, it's more of a tactical version. It has the longer beaver tail and the different hammer and a different trigger, and it also has the full length guide rod, whereas this one doesn't. It has the standard GI. You know, they're both really good. I mean, this one is a little bit easier to take apart because of the guide rod, but Yeah, this one also has the ambi safety. If you're left-handed, you can get to it pretty easily, as this one don't. But like I said, I like both styles. 1911 is definitely my favorite style of gun, period. Oh, also this one has adjustable sights, as to where this one don't, or well, interchangeable, I guess. But other than that though, I mean, they're pretty much the same gun. The clips will interchange and everything. Pretty much everything's the same on the inside. They just look different on the outside. All right, so another thing to take note of if you want to buy one of these guns, you really can't be lazy with them. I mean, you do have to clean them. You will have to take them apart and clean them, especially if you would want it to be your everyday carry. I'd say every 300 to 500 rounds, take it apart. You know, give them a good cleaning, and they will last you a really long time. I mean, they're good pistols. That's why the branches of the military, they use them still to this day. I mean, they're just built to last. They've been proven to work for a long time. Okay, so a little bit of a history behind these guns is they were designed by John Browning. He's very well known gunsmith, or well, whatever you want to call him. He designed a lot more guns before these, like the model 1900, I think, was the first one, and then it just went up from there, and so they eventually come out with the 1911. I believe the ones before these were chambered in 38, and the Army was just, or everybody was just having complaints with them that they was just not stopping people the way they should be. So they ended up coming out with a few guns before these that were chambered in 45, and then they ended up sticking with this one. The military adopted it, and it has been pretty much in use ever since. Well over 100 years. Alright guys, so to wrap things up, if you're looking to buy one of these and you've been wanting a 1911, I would definitely recommend getting one. You can get shorter versions than this if you want to be more compact for carrying or whatever, but
Concealed.
yeah, you can end up spending, depending on how much you got, you can end up spending anywhere from 500 to 3,000 on these guns. I mean, there really is no, it just depends on how well they're made and mainly who makes them. But they all pretty much do the same thing. The cheaper ones, yeah, they still look good, and they may not last as long. I don't know really the difference between that, but they shoot good and they're definitely reliable. I would definitely recommend them. They also feel really good in the hands. I have small hands, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. All you 1911 fans out there.
Get you on the flip side.
Yeah, catch you on the